Hello, and welcome to another nesting video. I have my red raspberry leaf tea, and today we are knocking out several things, and actually tomorrow we will do something, and I will explain it here in a second, but today we are sanitizing pumps, bottles, pacifiers. I plan on making my downstairs changing station, as well as my bedside cart. And then tomorrow, we are going to do dresser organization. I have some dividers coming in, and sadly they will not be delivered today. So, even though they said that they were. So I have all of the things that I plan on honestly just throwing in the dishwasher on the sanitation cycle. The only things that I'm going to boil are my Mom Cozy breast pumps and parts. I was reading all of the little pamphlets on the things that I have here in front of me, and this is the only thing that they did not recommend. They didn't really say it was inconclusive, but I would rather be safe than sorry and follow the directions. So we are going to boil that on the stovetop, and then everything else is getting thrown in the dishwasher. So let's get started. So while I wait for the water to boil, we will put together the downstairs changing basket. The reason why I wanted one down here and then one upstairs, just so then that we have multiple places to change her, and if something happens down here, obviously we don't have to carry her all the way upstairs. So, and also one of my favorite things about baby showers is the abundance of beautiful and wonderful baskets. So I grabbed this basket and then some Kirkland's wipes as well as some Millie Moon's wipes. And then this is one of my favorite things that I put on my registry is I put these changing pads. So I'll have one upstairs in our bedroom and then one down here. And then I honestly think I might get more just so then I can have one in my car. But this is what we will use to change her. And then I also grabbed some diapers as well as these diaper disposable bags. So thankfully right outside our backyard is our trash can, and so we can either throw them in there or in our actual trash can in the kitchen. So let's get started. I'm also thinking it will go right here. It's kind of discreet. You can't really see it, and anyways, the stuff that's in there is an eyesore, so we can kind of make this area a little cute and aesthetic. So let's put this together and then boil the breast pump stuff. Okay, so an outfit change and an errand later. The bottles and stuff are done. They're still a little wet. They're still wet, so I'm just going to pull them out and put them on here. And then when they are fully dry, I will put them away in the cabinet that we made space for in the kitchen declutter video. If you haven't seen that, you should. And then I found this while I was decluttering as well. I just washed it out, but I'm going to put some extra things in there, like the extra nipples and stuff like that. So I'm going to let this dry, put this out here, let it dry while we work on the bedside cart. I apologize for the poor lighting. I'm losing sunlight. So this is going to be my bedside cart. Not gonna lie, I did look up some inspo for this because I do want to utilize this to the best of the ability, but I also feel like seeing stuff online, I have to buy a bunch of extra stuff, and I'm kind of not about that, like the little organizers and things like that. So, and I may do that, but for right now, I'm at least going to get it started so I have something. Also, I'm thinking on this second tray, I will have my breast pump supplies and things like that. As I said in the last clip or so, currently those are drying. So those will be put on there when they are dried and assembled. So I will show you kind of what I plan on doing. So diapers and changing stuff on top, breast pump stuff, and then I'm kind of thinking just miscellaneous things and extra stuff on the bottom so then I don't run out when it's 3:30 in the morning. So let's get started. Some size 1 diapers in here. along with some extras that I got through my baby list box. So these will go up on top. Another thing that I'm thinking of adding is some newborn clothes. I don't know how long these will stay in here per se, but I'm at least throwing in some extra clothes just in case, so then I don't have to get up out of bed in the middle of the night in the case if she has a blowout. So adding some extras there. And I'm obviously going to like move this around to make it, you know, however best it works for me. I might actually put these on the bottom now that I think about it. I'm gonna have 2 different wipes. And then also another thing that was in my baby list box were these diaper rash things. So I think I'm going to put these in the downstairs changing station because I realized that I don't have anything down there, and I feel like these are the perfect size for that. Speaking of diaper cream, I'm gonna add this on the top rack as well as these diaper bags. And then this is the second one of the changing pads, just like the ones downstairs. So I'm gonna add this one up here to have, as well as one of these, because that's fitting. And then lastly, I'm going to add 3 different pacifiers. I don't know if she's going to take a pacifier or not. And I think I might find a little bin to put these in, considering they will be up with the diaper stuff, but we will see if she even uses those. So those will be up there. And then I think that is it for the top part. It will probably be a work in progress, and that's okay because I don't know what I'm going to want when it's 2:30 in the morning. And so I think this is at least a good start. I have something. So now we're gonna go down to the middle layer, which, like I said, all of this will be breast pump stuff, but I still have some extra stuff that I'm gonna put in there. So yeah, I'm extremely out of breath if you can't tell. One thing that will be in this row are my breast pumps, but I'm going to add some things. So I'm going to add some of these nursing pads. I think I might just add 2 of them. And then another thing that I'm going to add too are these breast pump bags. These are actually another thing that came in my baby list box. And so I like how they're packaged individually, not individually, but just this small amount. So we will start off with this small amount and then see if we actually need to use them up here. And then other things that I'm adding, I'm gonna add some like health stuff. So something that's inside of here is a brush, nail file, comb, teeth thing. I don't think we'll really need that right away. Scissors, and then a nail clipper. I also have other nail clippers, but I think I'm gonna keep those inside of her dresser. But this will be good in a pinch, as well as this little emergency kit. So this has just some basic things, you know. I think one of the big ones will be this snot sucker. So I will add that in front of this. And then last but not least, this Earthly Goodnight Lotion. It smells pretty good. It's actually scentless, I believe. It's the sensitive kind. So it has like the slightest smell. The best way to describe it is like Whole Foods, essentially. So we'll see if this works. I think, you know, I can also use this for when she's older. So I will keep this in here just in case, and then also another thermometer, because this one is actually more designed for her age group. So this might be another one of those instances where I get one of those little tiny bins, like I know I can get some organizer bins at Target for like $3 for a set of 3, which really isn't bad. So, and then last but not least for this category is this nipple butter. I will also keep my Silverettes in there as well, but they are packed in my hospital bag. I think that's it for this row, and then we'll go to the bottom. Like I said, for the bottom row, it'll be miscellaneous items. So I opened up a whole like row of the Millie Moon diapers, and I can't remember if I mentioned, but these are size 1, so I might have to switch these out for newborns. And I know my aunt got me some newborn diapers that will be sent with my mom when she comes down. So I'm not even going to bother buying some, considering I know that I have some coming. So I will keep those here. And then as well as all of my, these are actually all of the newborn clothing that I own. Thankfully, I don't have a ton. But I will keep them here just in case. And then last but not least for this is I am putting some burp cloths in here, and then as well as a swaddle. We will see if she likes this style. If not, then I can switch it out for another one. But it is still good to have an extra one on hand. And then I'm actually going to put this underneath the burp cloths, because I honestly feel like I'll need the burp cloths more than the swaddle. I think that's it for the bedside cart. I feel so much better knowing that this is done, and it will go next to our Maxi Cozy. And then another thing that I plan on having, more so on our bedside table, but our actual hatch machine. And so all of that is set up and ready to go for when baby girl comes. Okay, so it is several days later, and this is what her crib has looked like for honestly the last month and a half, because we haven't had our dresser built. And so all of this is going to go inside of her dresser, and I finally got my drawer dividers, so we will go ahead and put those in and then get started. So this is her dresser. I'm thinking for the top two, I will do some, maybe at least diapers, wipes here, and then maybe some other toiletries and things in here, and then clothes, and then swaddles and blankets in the bottom. Okay, so this is what we're working with so far. I have size 1 diapers here, along with wipes. And then I know I said earlier that this was going to be like toiletries, but I don't really have that many toiletries, and this will definitely be a work in progress. So right now, under here are some bows, and then some headbands, and then some bows like this. These are some burp cloths. Back here I have some toiletries, and then as well as her headphones for loud events like church, and then some hats and some socks. So this will definitely not stay the same. I'm thinking I'll get one of those cutie little headband holders that you see online, but for right now this will do, and it will have to work for now. So that is that. It looks extremely cluttered, and I kind of don't like it, but I think it'll work. Now we're moving on to clothes. When my mom was here for all of my baby showers, we washed and dried all of them and then sorted these through ages. So this will actually be pretty quick. And then I'm thinking it'll just go in this drawer here. And then that'll leave us 3 drawers for blankets and swaddles. And then maybe I can fit some more diapers and wipes in another drawer. Okay, so I know this is a tight squeeze, but it'll have to do for now because these all at least can fit in one. And I just didn't want to start a whole new drawer just for one. Although I do have just a little bit of these pants that I guess I will have to start in a new one, but at least there is enough for one full thing of clothes. Okay, we got all of this done, so I'll just do a quick overview. So we got diapers and wipes, accessory galore. Then we got some pants, and then as well as swaddles. And then we got 3 months, 6 months, and then I would say about here's some 6 months as well. And then I didn't really do any like, these are onesies, these are sleepers. I just threw everything in there because I know what is what. Like I know this and this is a sleeper, so I'm not too concerned about it. This is blankies as well as this. So I feel so much better knowing that this is all full, and then we'll get our mirror up soon. And it's also nice knowing that her crib is basically empty and ready for her to be in it. I would show you it, but it has her name on the sheets. But anyways, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And please do not forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, everybody.